What's up, Super Players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today we got some of the new cards from the draft box number 4, announced by, Bandai themselves. And the reason I'm making these videos is to inform you guys, every Friday, I think, coming forward, we will be, shown some of the new cards that are gonna pretty much be in the new draft box number 4. And today we got, released some of the blue cards, and as you guys can see right here, we got an Ultra Instinct Son Goku card, the Unstoppable. And first, I'm gonna rate this card from the artwork. It looks freaking sick. I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Look how freaking sick this card looks, and this is a super rare that's gonna be, featured in this draft box number 4. So let's read what he actually does. It says it's a counter play, you play this card. It's a counter attack, you play this card. So you can play this card from your hand when your opponent plays something or when your opponent attacks you. So this guy has multiple ways of being played. Pretty darn sick. And this guy has a permanent that this card's skill cannot be negated in any area by your opponent's skill. Okay, so let's see what his auto is. When you play this card, it says choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, return it to the owner's hand, and if it's your opponent's turn, draw one card. Okay, so this guy pretty much bounces something back and draws you a card, and you can play during your opponent's turn because it's a counter attack, counter play. Alright, that card is whatever. It's not like, oh my god, it's revolutionary, but it's pretty cool. Then we got Son Goku, the ever adapting, and this guy is not bad either. He's another 5-drop. These guys are pretty heavy battle cards. And EX evolve for 4 energies. He has critical, he has barrier, and when a card evolves into this card, draw 2 cards. So when you evolve this guy, you draw 2 cards. Then at the start of your opponent's next main phase, you get to choose one of your energies and switch it to active mode. So he draws you 2 cards and restands an energy. And he evolves into he evolves on top of a Son Goku card. So this card's not bad. It's a good evolved Goku card. Then we got Son Gohan Universe 7 and United. I think this card is pretty darn good. So this is what he does. When you play this card, choose up to one blue battle card with an energy cost of 3 or more in your drop area, add it to your hand. This card, I think, is one of my favorite cards coming out. I love the fact that this card gets you any blue battle card, 3 or more from the drop to your hand. That's gonna be making some ideal plays, getting you the ideal card in your hand that you need in order to make a big play your next turn. This guy for sure I'ma want to get. This guy is good. This guy is good, and he's just a common. I really like the fact that you can get one. Is it 3 or more? 3 or more, yeah. One blue card with an energy cost 3 or more added to your hand. That's freaking insane. And then we got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Universe 7 United, and he's a blocker. And when you play this card, you draw 1 card. Alright, he's a 4-drop, draw 1 card blocker. And then another auto that at the start of your opponent's main phase, choose up to one of your energies, switch it to active mode. So he's kind of like Goku. He draws you a card, and he draws you cards and restands, only that he's a blocker instead. And he's not an evolved target. Then we got Krillin right here, Universe 7 United. All these are Universe 7 cards, if you guys haven't noticed. Like, you could play them in a U7 deck. So more support for maybe, Victory Strike type of decks. And Krillin, when you play this card, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and place it in the owner's energy and rest mode. So this guy is removal. He's like the Goku Black that pretty much removes a battle card on your opponent's side of the field and puts it as energy instead. That's what Krillin does. Pretty cool. It's another card, besides Goku Black that could, turn your opponent's battle cards into energy. And then Tien Shinhan Universe 7 United. Let's see what Tien does. Tien cards usually aren't that good. He has a auto burst 3, so you play him, you got to drop 3 from the top of your deck to activate his auto. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less and return it to the owner's hand. Alright, pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, he's whatever. He's a burst card. Sometimes you're going to need some cards that burst. Master Roshi, he's a negate. you know, when your opponent attacks, you counter, negate the attack, and play this card. So he's like the yellow Master Roshi, but now we got a blue variant. Pretty cool. And he's Universe 7 as well. Then we got, you know, Android 17, Universe 7 United. He's just a 2-drop critical. That's pretty much it. Another Android card. I like the artwork on this one. Android 18, Universe 7 United. Pretty much, if this Android manages to stay alive, next turn you can use 2 energies and draw a card. I don't see this card being too good. And then 30k Vanilla Majin Buu for, you know, Vanilla Goku players out there. Not bad. And then we got Frieza Universe 7 United. All I gotta say is this card, top notch. I would give this a 9.7 in the artwork spectrum. This card looks sick. Just look at the freaking artwork, guys. Bandai is pretty much investing heavily on the art. I guarantee this card's gonna look super freaking sick in real life. For you collectors out there that just like Dragon Ball Super card game for collecting purposes, you're definitely gonna want to pop this Frieza card. In like 5 years from now, you can show off your this Frieza card to somebody, be like, look at this cool Frieza card I managed to collect. Sick. But let's see what he does. He's a blocker, he's a barrier. Blocker barrier is not bad. 3-drop blocker barrier, 20k. That's freaking good. This SR Frieza is not bad. And, you know, activate main for 3 energies. Play this card from the drop area. So you can play this card. You get a freaking automatic blocker, guys, when you need it. That's barrier, 20k. Anytime during your main. This card is sick. I definitely want to pull this Frieza card. This Frieza card is bananas. I love this card right here. Then Whis, Keeper of Universe 7. Alright, so let's see if Whis is actually good. So he is a double strike, 25k. He's a 7 cost though. Look at that, man. He costs 7 energies to play. He's gonna be 1 heavy battle card, but he's a double strike. He's a barrier, so he's not gonna be removed from the field. And a permanent that you can only have 1 of these guys in play in the battle area. And if you have 2 or more multicolored cards in your energy zone, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. So this guy pretty much will be a 5-drop double strike barrier if you happen to have 2 dual color cards. Pretty darn sick. And on top of that, when your opponent's cards attack a leader card, you may negate the attack, and if you do, negate the skill for the duration of the turn. So this guy pretty much stops your leader from getting attacked 1 time during your opponent's turn. So he is a 1 automatic whiz stopping an attack. He is an automatic negate once per turn. Pretty darn sick. I think he's cool. He might actually help the Beerus deck out a little bit better, maybe. It's just sick. We're getting, slowly but surely, we're getting more sprinkles of support for Beerus, the leader. Eventually, I feel Beerus is going to get so much support, it's going to be one of the most broken decks in the game, you know, because he has an automatic win con if you have 16 energies. And then this card, I know this card's art is from, you know, that Japanese Dragon Ball card game that exists, and I know there's a card that looks like this that's freaking broken in that game, and let's see if he's broken in this game. So Grand Kai, the Lazy Instructor. Activate main, 5 energies, send this card to the drop area, from the drop area to the warp, and then you get to choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. So pretty much you can activate this guy's ability from the drop to remove 1 of your opponent's battle cards on the field from the drop area. That's pretty sick. We're getting more support from the drop zone. And then we got North Kai, you know, Protector of Earth, and this guy is you know, God, maybe helping, you know, the Beerus deck out a little bit better. And when you play this card, you draw 1 card, just basic 1-drop draw. But he has an activate main that for 2 energies, you place this card in the drop area. You get to choose 1 blue Goku with energy cost of 3 or less and 15k power or less in your drop area and play it. So this new blue engine from the draft box number 4 is looking like it's going to be a lot of support from, you know, playing cards from the drop area and things of that nature. We got Bubbles right here, you know, the monkey, the dead monkey, pretty sick. And then Shu, we finally got a Shu card, and he's not bad. He pretty much, when you combo this card and you combo onto a battle card that's blue, he gain, like, Shu gains an additional 5k boost, making it a 10k boost combo for, you know, saving your blue battle cards. Pretty useful card, I think. We got Mai also right here. Look at this Mai. When you combo this card, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 1 and place it at the bottom of their deck. Pretty cool, you know, removal, like with comboing. And then Janimba. We got more Janimba support. He's a critical and activate main 1 blue energy. If you have 3 or more energies, if you have no battle cards in play, play this card from your hand. For 1 energy, you get a Janimba out. And then for 2 more energies, you get to place this card at the bottom of the owner's deck, and then you get to choose 1 evil incarnated card in your hand with an energy cost of 5 and play it. So this card's going to be very useful, you know, to play just in case you have no battle cards on the field. And it's a super rare, so you're definitely going to want to get this one. And then a Kamehameha card. Kamehameha, this card has to be freaking good, right? It's like an ideal Kamehameha. It's a Kamehameha card. Activate main for 1 energy. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Not bad. 1 energy and remove one of your opponent's battle cards early game. This card is not bad at all, and it's just an uncommon. And then last but not least, Desperate Measures. Counterplay. When your opponent plays a card for 1 energy, you could use this ability. If the battle card your opponent is playing has an energy cost of 2 or less, it is returned to the owner's hand instead of being played. Then you get to choose one of your blue battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and return it to the owner's hand as well. So this card's pretty, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. I like the Kamehameha card. So let it be known in the comment section below what cards you guys really want to get. I definitely am excited for, you know, I'm not excited for this one. You Janimba lovers out there are definitely going to want to pop that guy. It's definitely going to make the Janimba deck slightly better. And the card I'm excited for is this freaking Frieza card. It just looks sick, and its ability is not bad. So that's going to be in the video. Let me know what you guys think. Will you guys actually pop the draft box number 4? And like we always say, y'all stay super.